Of all the military decorations that our nation can bestow, the highest is the Medal of Honor. It is awarded for conspicuous gallantry, for risking one's life in action, for serving above and beyond the call of duty. Today, we present the Medal of Honor to an American who displayed such gallantry more than 4 decades ago, Chief Master Sergeant Richard L. Etchberger. Dick Etchberger was a radar technician, and he had been handpicked for a secret assignment. They manned a tiny radar station, guiding American pilots in the air campaign against North Vietnam. Dick and his crew believed that they could help turn the tide of the war, perhaps even end it. And that's why North Vietnamese forces were determined to shut it down. They sent their planes to strafe the Americans as they worked. They moved in their troops. And eventually, Dick and his team could look through their binoculars and see that their mountain was surrounded by thousands of North Vietnamese troops. And then, during the night, the enemy attacked. Somehow, fighters scaled the cliffs and overran the summit. The enemy lobbed down grenade after grenade, hour after hour. Dick and his men would grab those grenades and throw them back or kick them into the valley below. But the grenades kept coming. One airman was killed, and then another. A third airman was wounded, then another. Eventually, Dick was the only man standing. When the enemy started moving down the rocks, Dick fought them off. When it looked like the ledge would be overrun, he called for airstrikes within yards of his own position, shaking the mountain and clearing the way for a rescue. Richard Etchberger lived the airman's creed, to never leave an airman behind, to never falter, to never fail. So as the helicopter hovered above and lowered its sling, Dick loaded his wounded men one by one, each time exposing himself to enemy fire. And when another airman suddenly rushed forward after eluding the enemy all night, Dick loaded him too, and finally himself. They had made it off the mountain. And that's when it happened. The helicopter began to peel away. A burst of gunfire erupted below. Dick was wounded, and by the time they landed at the nearest base, he was gone. Of those 19 men on the mountain that night, only 7 made it out alive. 3 of them owed their lives to the actions of Dick Etchberger. A few years ago, an airman who never even knew Dick Etchberger read about his heroism and felt he deserved something more. So he wrote his congressman, who made it his mission to get this done. Today we thank that airman, retired Master Sergeant Robert Dilley, and that congressman, Earl Pomeroy, who along with Congressman Holden made this day possible. But today Steve and Richard and Corey, today your nation finally acknowledges and fully honors your father's bravery. Because even though it has been 42 years, it's never too late to do the right thing.